Good morning, friends. Happy Wednesday. Can y'all believe it's Wednesday already? I cannot believe it. We are 3 days away from our book release and signing party, and I hope you guys can make it there. I know there's a lot of graduation parties and things going on this weekend, but maybe you can squeeze in a few minutes to stop by. We'll be at Stagecoach from 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. with a live band and refreshments and books and t-shirts and all kinds of goodies. So anyway, I hope to see you there, and if not, just shoot me a message and maybe we can meet up sometime. Today I want to talk about the joy of the Lord. If the joy of the Lord is our strength, then why are we so negative, y'all? Do you know anybody like that? Did anybody's face just pop up in your head whenever I said negative? Because there's some people that just complain all the time. That reminds me of Joyce Meyer. She used to say, complain and remain, or praise and be raised. Let's think about Jesus for a minute. Think about when you think he was a joy to be around? Well, he certainly was. Think about the wedding at Canaan that he went to. That was before he performed any miracles, and he was called to be at the wedding. And you know that the weddings back then were just such a celebration. And so he might have even twirled the bride around, who knows. The little kids just loved Jesus. Okay, so just think about whenever you're in a crowd of people and you see who those kids migrate to. Just think about whenever you're at church sometime. Maybe you're in the church lobby or whatever, and the kids, they're going to migrate to those fun-loving big kids, but they're not going to migrate to those grumpy old people that just complaining all the time. And what kind of people do you want to be around? Personally, being around negative people just drains the life out of me. And I don't want to be around any super duper Christians that think that they are better than anybody else, because y'all, I'm a super duper mess. And so I can relate to anybody that's a mess. But if you are like way up here with your little halo hanging up there, then I probably can't relate to you. Ray has been calling me aggravating. I'm like, dude, I'm not aggravating. Don't you understand that? I'm just entertaining. I said, can't you see this halo? He said, yeah, I see a cracked halo. I'm like, well, anyway, so it's pretty fun around my house. We laugh a lot. The super duper religious Christians, that reminds me of the difference between religion and relationship. So yesterday I was in a local business. All right, so let me tell you a little bit about yesterday. I am on a team of pre-K coaches, and we had to unpack 2,000 pre-K backpacks yesterday. So I had 232 pre-K backpacks packed in my little Camry yesterday, and I probably went to 9 or 10 schools delivering just yesterday. So at the end of the day, I was hot, I was tired, so I stopped by a local store and got me a snow cone. So while I was there, I was just talking to some people because, I do tend to talk a lot. But there was a lady in there, I never met her before. We was just chit-chatting about my book and with the owners and this and that. And she started talking to me about relationship. And she said, I never knew the difference between religion and relationship. She said, I have been going to church all of my life. She said, I was there every Sunday. I was taking my Bible. I was sitting in the pew. She said, and I kept hearing people talk about relationship, but she said, I thought, well, they're talking about them. Every Sunday the preacher would be talking about relationship. She said, and I always thought he was talking about someone else. She said, and then it dawned on me one day, he's talking about me. I have a religious experience with this church. I'm a member of the church, but I don't have that personal relationship with Jesus. And she was telling me how when she really accepted Jesus into her life, how it changed her life. She said, I never realized what I was missing until I started developing that relationship with Jesus. Y'all, we had the best time. She just stopped and prayed for me, my book, and she prayed for the store owners while we were there. It was the coolest experience. I love meeting people. But anyway, so that brought me to the point of thinking about religion versus relationship. All right, trying to live up to the rules and regulations of a religion can be very well the reason that a lot of Christians are negative, depressed, and feeling defeated, because we cannot live up to that. Jesus was the only perfect one. Religion teaches us that we have to. Relationship says that you have to trust the one who has done it for you. Religion keeps you in chains. Relationship sets you free. Romans 11:16 says, and if by grace, then it cannot be based on works. If it were, grace could no longer be grace. So listen to this, the difference between relationship and religion. Religion is based on works, rules, regulation, self-effort, service, control, failure, and guilt. Relationship is love, grace, mercy, forgiveness, trust, faith, peace, freedom, victory. It's a gift and it's a joy. Y'all, I remember whenever I got saved, I was like 15, 16 years old, and I was so excited. And then I told some of my family members how excited I was. And someone very close to me said to me, they didn't say, I love you, I'm so proud of you. They said, well, now you cannot do this, you cannot do that, and you have to do this, and you have to do that. You know, it was all about the rules and the regulations and things. But, you know, the older I've gotten and the more I've grown in my relationship with the Lord, it's God that is going to change us. Because we can tell somebody to do something all day long, but if God does not change their heart, they're not going to change, and it's not going to be lasting. So what God has called me to do, and he has confirmed this recently, is to love you, to encourage you, to pray for you, and to let him change you. So today, I want you to know that I love you. And if you ever need any encouragement or any special prayer, just shoot me a message. I'll be happy to pray for you, talk to you, listen to you. But we're going to allow Jesus to change you, because he's the life changer. And whenever he changes you, you'll forever be changed. So just remember that I love you, but Jesus loves you more. And have a great day, and I hope to see you Saturday. Bye, y'all.